Hey guys, are you looking to add a little bit of style to the front of your ride? Maybe add some visibility on the trail? Well, look no further than T-Rex Grille's Torch Series grills. Stay tuned to learn more. Alright guys, so with the Torch Series grill by T-Rex Grills here on the table, we're going to be installing this on a 2015 F-150 XLT. And with that said, let's go and get this unboxed and show you what comes in the packaging. Alright guys, so we have everything laid out on the table here as you can see. Let's talk about some of the things you're going to need, such as the tools, the components that come included, and the grills themselves. So up first, we have the bumper grill. This is going to go in the lower bumper area, as you can see here with the space for it, so that's where that's going to go. We have the primary grill here. This is going to replace the OE grill that you see there. And this is the X Metal. It's their Stealth Metal edition, which means everything's going to be blacked out, which is going to give our truck that more aggressive look that we're going for. This is also the Torch Series, which means the LED light bar is included. As you can see, both of these actually have the LEDs included because they're the Torch Series. With that said, let's talk about some of the components that are going to come included. So you have your install instructions, of course. Make sure you consult those before you do your installation. This is very application specific, so you may need some additional tools that we don't need for this install, so consult those before you get started. Alright, so you have your mounting and other hardware as well that's included. Make sure all that's in there. You don't want to get halfway through your install and realize you're missing a piece, so make sure that that's all there before you get started. So next thing we're going to need, and this is kind of the tools department, we have some masking tape. And the masking tape is going to protect your paint and other surfaces from scratches that you may incur from the installation. So make sure you use your masking tape wisely. Make sure that you use that to protect your truck during the install. Alright, so some of the other install tools you're going to need. We have a ratchet, we have a 10, an 8, and a 7mm socket. We have a T40 Torx bit. We have a Phillips and a flathead screwdriver. We have a clip remover and a pry tool. Use a plastic pry tool because if you use a metal pry tool, you may create some scratches as well. Plastic is much more prone, or not prone, to scratches like a metal surface would be. Alright guys, so we got all the clips removed, and now we're going to remove the plastic shroud and move on to the next part of the installation. Alright guys, the next step is we're going to take our 7mm socket and wrench, and we're going to take off the bezel that's going to go around the headlights. So in our application, there's just two right here we got to hit, and then we'll take those out and get to the next part. Alright, so next thing we're going to do, we're going to take this 8mm socket and remove this bolt on both sides of the truck. So go ahead and get this taken out. And then there's going to be a little rubber piece up here. We're going to use our clip remover tool to take those clips out. And then with that done, we'll move on to the next part. Alright, with those 4 bolts removed, let's move on to removing these electrical connectors. So we're just going to pinch. There's going to be a little connector, a little pin you pull back, removes easy. Same with this one. Pinch and pull. That's all there is to it. Alright guys, so we have the grill off the truck now, as you can see, and we have it here on the table now. We have the full assembly. What we're going to do though is remove the assembly, the OE grill from the assembly, and then put on our custom grill onto the assembly and then reinstall it. Before we do that though, there's going to be several bolts and pins we're going to have to pull out to do that. But with that said, and with that done, we're going to get this back on the truck. Alright guys, so now that we have the original grill removed from the shutter, what we're going to do is prep up the T-Rex grill here to go onto the shutter. So we're going to put the brackets around the edges, as you can see. So follow us along and we'll get this taken care of. Alright, so we have our Stealth Black grill now assembled with the shutters. As you can see, it's all here on the table. What we're going to do now is use the provided hardware. We have a washer and a nut, and all of the points that we took them off of earlier, we're going to be reinstalling. So get them started, tighten them down, and then once you have them all tightened down, we can then begin to reinstall this back on the truck. All right, so now that we have the shutters attached to the grill, what we're gonna do is go and get this installed back on the truck, make sure that the head or that the grill is aligned with the hood and everything is in place as it needs to be. Before you do that though, what we recommend is that you route the wires through the bottom so that it's easily accessible later in the installation. If you do want to do your own wiring, T-Rex actually offers their own wiring harness that you can buy. It's a separate part number that you can purchase. However, if you do have a custom or if you want to do your own switches, that's available too as well, which is what we're doing here. So do your own custom switches if you want, or purchase their wiring harness if you want. Just make sure that this is routed through the bottom so it's easily accessible. All right, with that said, let's get this on the truck and tighten down. All right guys, so what we have here is the lower bumper grill. And what I've done, I've gone ahead and used this little L clamp here. And what you're gonna have to do is run the screw through the top, through the grill, through the mesh there, and get it started. And then, as you can see these little L's on top, you're gonna feed this through, sort of like that, wedge it in, and then place this, there's gonna be a little lip that you're gonna place this next to, tighten it in, and it's gonna be able to clamp it down. All right guys, so we have both the main grill and the bumper grill installed now. As you can see, they really do look great, and they give our truck that really mean look that we're going for. So with that said, and with you having an idea on what they look like, let's take a look at what the lights can produce now. All right guys, so you followed us with the installation, and as you can see, the end result, it looks fantastic. It really gives our truck that mean look that we were going for, like I mentioned earlier. So guys, if you want more details on this product, please check the description below. We'll have all that information listed for you there, as well as a part number and a dealer locator, so you can find this product at a dealer near you. Thanks again for tuning in. This has been Performance Corner in the Garage.